Hello and welcome to our coverage of Serie A. Today it's Catania against Inter Milan. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we're with the Italians today. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. Serie A football for you. It's Inter. We're all watching now.
A bit disappointing. Only in a EuroLeague spot, you might say, but if they can start the fight back today with 3 points, then I think they're capable of climbing up that table.
They're working hard to stay in possession. The three here is Gianluca Del Tarano. Positional play of this player is really good. Into the attacking third. And the defender tidies that up. Ramsey.
He ghosted.
Oh, he's going to shoot now. Well, that is his so-called weaker foot. It did look weak then.
He did, and he was reluctant to let fly. He had to, though. It was his only choice, but I think a bit of work on the training ground wouldn't go amiss.
Victor Ibabo. We've got to manage without him today. Now he's gone, and life goes on, Alan.
Life does go on, yeah. I mean, it's a big decision by the football club, but maybe they'll get a replacement in quickly.
That news came from Alan McInally. We had to cut him short. Juventus have scored. That's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Alvaro Pereira. Here's the goal from Pescara.
It's a goal for Pescara. 20 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. What a chance! That counts for Inter.
So invaluable in this day and age. That kind of striker that can beat a man and score in that way.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan. That will show us something. Brief report from Alan McInally. Too brief, I'm sure, for Alan himself, but he got the point across as he always does. A goal for Pescara. The score is now 1-1. And the score is 1-0. Good defending. Nagatomo. Alvaro Pereira. Ramsey. Back to him again. Brilliant football from this team. They've only got 3 points, home team, from their last 5 league games.
Yeah, it's a meagre return. It might cost them come the end of this season, and a chance here, though, to put things right.
Pereira. Ramsey. He's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Good forward play from them. Going to cross it. Could be a goal. Here's the chance. Plenty of power in the shot. Plenty of strength from the goalkeeper.
Teams in this division, and a team to be feared, I think.
Inter do lead. That for them is an important position to be in, obviously. They'll also be concerned that the league has looked under threat. Guardi. Gonna be a goal, surely. they work now, the officials, and the assistant referee here has called an offside that, well, with the naked eye we thought it was on, but he was right.
Yeah, he was, and you get so much stick from the crowd behind you if you get it wrong, and he stuck to his guns there. Well done.
Good contest here, hard to make chances, let alone score goals. We've reached half-time.
Yeah, all to play for in the second half, because there hasn't been too much to split these two teams.
So we reach half-time, 1-0 the score, with Inter leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Second half to start here with Inter leading at half-time.
Close range chance. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good stop by the goalkeeper. He's held on to the ball as well. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Corner. Sub coming on for Inter. No more than that. The two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Marvellous tackle. Abdenur. Alberto Falowski. Straightforward stop. An effort from a long way out. Options available on the bench for the away side today. It's one back. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approachway looked very encouraging. Abdenur. Alvaro Pereira. Given away possession. Brilliant team play this. The passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. If he wants support, he's certainly got it in this attack. They've got to keep the ball better than this, because it's just a giveaway to the opposition. Reading of the, anticipating the pass. Aaron Ramsey. Abdenur. Banana. Surely he's going to score here. In with a chance. In the end, it was...
connection with the shot that ruined the shot.
So often you see a badly hit ball go in because it's outwards the keeper, but not on this occasion.
Both sides are going to make a change now. Countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Certainly played very well in the first half. They led at half-time, you remember. And firing a complete collapse now. They're going to lead when the final whistle is blown. On either side, he's got players who can help him here. Need to try and get the ball back now. Time. Joel Obi. He saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. He's off the ball. It's come to an end now as the referee calls a halt. It was a wonderful game. They've won it. Just.
Well, a game that we will remember, I think, Martin, for many weeks and months to come.
So it's full time with the final score 1-0. I leave you.
Well, now let's join Mike West. Mike.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Serie A. Catania 0, Inter 1, Pescara 1, Juventus 2. And let's take a look at what those results mean to the league table. At the top of the table remain Juventus with 16 points. In second, Inter with 16 points. In third, Lazio with 13 points. In fourth, Udinese with 13 points. In fifth, AC Milan with 13 points. In sixth, Napoli with 12 points. In seventh, Parma with 11 points. In eighth, Roma with 9 points. Bottom of the table, Hellas Verona with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bologna with 1 point. Third bottom, Torino with 1 point. Fourth bottom, Cagliari with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Catania with 3 points.
Hello and welcome to the Italian Serie A. Today it's Inter Milan against Fiorentina. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. So without further ado, we're heading straight for the San Siro. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith has joined me for this Serie A game today.
Pleasure to be here.
Goal news involving Stadio Olimpico. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Lazio. 1 minute played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. It's quite an edge, isn't there, I think, to the rivalry between these two teams. We're going to see a match of real passion as well as skill. Manovic. Wonderful interception. Umar Babacar. You ask players to work hard, and it's a given, really, but the figures about his run. Opportunity here. He goes for the chip. Got to be. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. And it's a corner now. Cross coming in now. Here's the header. Into how well they played in their previous game to win away against Catania.
Yeah, really satisfying, that 1-0 win, nice clean sheet, and signs that the strikers are beginning to deliver. I think they'll win here.
Oh, defender panicking there, he just got the ball away. Rodin Amrabat. And for Inter, a chance to show off their qualities today. But they're going to have to be on top of their game to be able to do that against a team like this.
Yeah, I think in many matches they can be three quarters or full pace and still win it. I don't think that's going to be the case here.
Inter now looking for some attacking inspiration. His job fantastically well.
Well, he's got such stature, he doesn't believe he's going to get beaten in those one-on-ones, this keeper.
Stadio Olimpico, aleXan.
It's a penalty for Pescara. He's put the ball down on the spot. Here he comes. Oh, straight down the middle, the goalkeeper makes it look easy. 31 minutes played. It remains 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, they've been thwarted here. It's a sign of better things to come. Ayman Abdenour. Decision from the referee, San Milano. The referee's reached for the red.
Well, in this day and age, you just cannot get away with those kind of challenges.
Put him on the transfer list this week, but he is actually in goal for the club today.
Well, I'm sure the manager would have had a little chat with him just to make sure that mentally he's okay, and it seems that he is.
Eyeballing each other, those two. Ayman Abdenour. That's the indication, 4 added minutes. They've got to keep the ball better than this, because it's just a giveaway to the opposition. Well, it's half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. Just one moment in this first half that set the tongues a-wagging, and that was the sending off hour.
To have it come so early in the game with so much work to do, he's He's given his teammates a real uphill task here.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the...
So we're all set for the second half. That's a vital stop. Promising build-up until that challenge. It's looking good, this move. Could be a goal. He might go for goal here. Great opportunity. What a chance! Made the save. Well, he has a go. The red card has come back to haunt the team that just conceded.
Yeah, but sometimes it invigorates a team that gets a man sent off, but that's not been the case here.
Great goal.
Well, talk about luck. The keeper makes a good save, but straight into the path of the attacker.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. First goal of the game, it's 1-0. Chamberlain. This is the chance. They're a man light now, aren't they? Having... lost this player to another club, so we'll see how they manage without him.
I think he needed the change, really. His career had come to a standstill, so it would do him good to move.
Challenges for the ball. It's a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch for this throw. Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Advantage of the extra man, isn't it, to get a goal like that?
Yeah, not always easy. You don't always see teams take advantage of the extra man, but this lot have.
That's a two for him now in the game. Goodness me, he really is on top of his form and on top of the opposition. Good viewing for the defenders, this goal.
I don't know if it was a miss kick. I don't think he quite intended to go quite as close to the crossbar as he did, but he's got his goal, that's what matters.
Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player in the hope of hanging on to that lead. Well, that has made it 2-0. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I'm surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Challenged quickly by the opposition. Well, they've been thwarted here. It's a sign of better things to come. after a lot of defending.
Yeah, they can thank the defenders for that, but when they didn't get the ball, they moved it forward really quickly. They were ruthless there.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Options available on the bench for the away side today. Foul by the Inter man. The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. This is what we love about football, isn't it? We've got the team leading, the fans cheering, and the other team giving everything to try and spoil the party.
Well, the way this away team are pushing, I can see him getting an equaliser.
He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Well, sometimes you've just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Towards Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fabulous clearance. Wallace. Can fight harder and come up with a shock result, but that... Well, now it's time for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Serie A. Inter 2, Fiorentina 1. Lazio 2, Pescara 1. AC Milan 1, Roma 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Inter with 19 points. In second, Lazio with 16 points. In third, Juventus with 16 points. In fourth, AC Milan with 15 points. In fifth, Udinese with 14 points. In sixth, Napoli with 13 points. In seventh, Roma with 13 points. In eighth, Parma with 11 points. Bottom of the table, Hellas Verona with 1 point. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bologna with 2 points. Third bottom, Torino with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Catania with 3 points. Fifth bottom, Cagliari with 3 points.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of Serie A. Today it's Torino against Inter Milan. So let's go straight to the ground. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith has joined me for this Serie A game today.
Pleasure to be here.
Guardi, opportunity to have a good look at Inter.
Well, it's been good, solid form for this side over the last few games, so it goes without saying. They want to continue that here.
It's one of the better days, and undoubtedly that will shape up to some extent what sort of match we're about to see here. Kuzmanovic. So could be a goal. And the defenders just managed to deal with that. Terrific play, and he's deserved his luck. He's got the ball now. Inter feeling good about their own game, looking for another victory. Last time out, they won at home against Fiorentina.
Yeah, good solid 2-1 victory. And enough talent within this team to get another victory today.
Well, he has a go. Struck the post. Got to come out. But in it went. Good strike. And well, the goal's wide enough with the inside of the post to get in, and in it went.
I think for the quality of the strike as well, the accuracy, he deserves his goal.
Alan, have another look at this goal. Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Goal news from Fiorentina.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. 18 minutes played, 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Guari. Kuzmanovic. It's a chance. Oh! He's taken the chance beautifully. Second goal now for the same player, and he's proving impossible to deal with by the opposition. Look at him, Alan, that will show us something. And it's 2-0 here. Abel Hernandez. Guari. Kuzmanovic. Kolarov. Good clean tackle. Goal news from the Stadio Olimpico, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Napoli. It's been scored by Dries Mertens. There was little the keeper could do to get close to his volley, hit from just inside the area. 26 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Is top class. Straight in sharply. Did it well, got in there quickly. Comes in with a tackle. Alvaro Pereira. Tremendous understanding from these players. Guari. Abdenur. Tackle. He's got to score. What a chance. Made the save, but the ball's still there. The referee's blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. At the start of the game, you suggested a scenario at half-time like the one we've got. They'd be delighted, wouldn't they?
The way they've passed the ball about, used the full width of the pitch, it's been difficult for the opposition.
So we reach half-time. 2-0 the score, with Inter leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
go for the second half. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. It's going to be a goal, surely. Hernandez! That's a brilliant goal, well taken. And the scoreline is 2-1. Offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Get it back again. Brilliant pass there. Looked very good indeed, but the move was broken down. Free kick. What the planning is. Terrific technique from that distance, nearly a goal.
He has scored from those kind of distances, not this time.
And the opponents come in strongly. Good defending. Wally. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. They're in a good position here. Got past his marker, Abel Hernandez. Activity on the bench for the... Losing team, a substitute getting ready to come on. It's going to be two changes here. The manager deciding to make quite a drastic switch. Sending off at Sampdoria.
It's a sending off for Genoa. They're down to 10 men. 75 minutes. It remains 0-0.
Cheers, Alan. He's got to score! Oh! Made the save, but the ball's still there.
It's a goal for Roma. It's been scored by Heung-min Son. Clever 1-2 on the edge of the box, played him in, and he made sure with an emphatic finish. 5 minutes remain. 2-1.
Thank you very much, Alan.
To quell the danger straight away. Hernandez. Referee has blown his whistle. 2-1 the final score. Well, that sort of win is really satisfying because they've had to give body and soul to get it.
Yeah, it was a really close call, but a lot of those players produced the best out there and they deserve that win.
So it's full-time, and the final score 2-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Serie A. Fiorentina 2, Hellas Verona 1. At Atlanta 2, Cagliari 0. Pescara 2, AC Milan 1. Roma 1, Napoli 2. Sampdoria 0, Genoa 0. Torino 1, Inter 2. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Juventus with 22 points. In second, Inter with 22 points. In third, Udinese with 20 points. In fourth, Napoli with 19 points. In fifth, Parma with 17 points. In sixth, Lazio with 16 points. In seventh, AC Milan with 15 points. In eighth, Roma with 13 points. Bottom of the table, Hellas Verona with 2 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Bologna with 2 points. Third bottom, Torino with 3 points. Fourth bottom, Cagliari with 3 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Champions Cup. Today, heading straight for the San Siro. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Alan Smith alongside me. Alan, this is a very intriguing group.
I think so. The group does begin to take shape, and we'll begin to see who are going to be the favourites to top it.
What do you think about this, Alan? It's pretty tough to call. They're good sides, aren't they?
They are two high-calibre sides, and you look at the two sets of players, so much quality in both, and it is difficult at kick-off to separate the two.
Haida is today's referee. Teams in the Champions Cup on match day 3. That's the kick-off. We're started.
Yeah, we're getting into the body of this group now, and the favourites start to emerge.
Ayman Abdenour. Well, that's gone back to him. Olora. He's lent the ball to his mates. He's got it back again. Involving the aleXan Arena. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Bayern Munich. It's been scored by Alexis Sanchez. There was a melee in the box and he prodded home through a crowd. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Thomas Vermaelen towards Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain! A long way off target. Challenge here. Here's the opportunity. Corner for Manchester United. That corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. Manchester United, a real match-up today, even for a team of their skill.
Yeah, and an attacking team they're coming up against, so given how United play, I'm expecting big things here.
Aaron Ramsey. Diagonal pass, switches the play. Guari. To target. Here's the chance. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Fabio. He might go for goal here. Here's the cross. And in the end, the move did break down. The defenders came out on top. Brilliant pass there. And here's the player who's offside. Podolski. They're moving forward now with real danger. Inter. Podolski the target. He's got space. Oh, great resistance from the goalkeeper to a really well-struck shot. What impact we've had on the game so far hasn't really come from Inter. Goal news from Leverkusen.
It's a goal for Bayern Leverkusen. It's been scored by Gonzalo Castro. The ball struck a defender, and that sent it in the opposite direction, giving the keeper no chance. 56 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. So the referee awards a free kick. Free kick kept out by the goalkeeper. And he's up to head it away. Tackling is a real skill. Goal news from the Etihad.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Negredo. Bit of a cheeky one. He let the ball go through his legs and flicked it home with his heel. 40 minutes played, 3-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Guari. Podolski the target. Could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. We don't see much of the sliding tackle these days because we don't play on soggy pitches anymore because of the drainage.
Joe likes more than a good, solid tackle, and that was certainly one of those.
Whistle, 0-0 at the break. A really big game in the tournament this run. We're halfway through it and the scores are level.
Yeah, and I think neither side really honestly can say that they deserve to be in front.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
There's the kick-off for the second half of this third match, remember, in the group stage of the Champions Cup.
There's been one or two nerves about in that first period, but I think it'll open up a little bit.
Guari. Chamberlain. Diagonal pass, switches the play. Confident defending, but it's done the job. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Goal news now from the aleXan Arena. aleXan.
It's the second goal for Bayern Munich. It's been scored by Adem Yajic. He reacted fastest to loose ball in the area.
Oh, picked out by player getting in the way of the shot. Lucas Podolski. And that was aleXan, who loves watching Bayern Munich, club he used to play for, of course. And he's happy that they've scored, and we're happy to just reiterate the news of that goal. The score is now 2-0. And here's the player who's offside.
Well, we're still level here, and we're going to have a substitution. Is this the way to alter the match in their favour?
Good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. The target. That is a super interception. Promising build-up until that challenge. Here it got to be. Oh, that was a bit... awkward for him, Alan.
You can't do much about that when the ball bobbles up in front of you. It looks bad, but he's going to find the pitch, I think.
We might look back at the end of the match at this decision, one way or another. The scores are level, and on he comes to try and tilt the game his team's way.
Playing area. He's under a bit of pressure from the defender, Thomas Vermaelen. Ramsey. Into the attacking third. Fine save from the keeper to keep the match scoreless. Here. Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. We're going to see a tactical substitution here, I'm sure, to try and turn this draw into a win. Fletcher taking over. Determined play by Darren Fletcher under some challenge. What a chance here. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Really, it is all about the goalkeepers today.
It is. There's a great deal of pride at stake, and clean sheets are everything for them.
Insigne. And there's another attack from Manchester United. Brilliant opening. That's the sort of defending that can win you a match. It was a brilliant challenge in difficult circumstances. Goal news from the Etihad. aleXan.
It's another goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Jack Rodwell. A great run taking on and beating 3 defenders before calmly applying the finish. 7 minutes remain, 5-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Aaron Ramsey. Has got the ball here. For both sides are going to make a change now. Offside. The officials clearly in agreement. Straightforward offside decision. Fletcher. Darren Fletcher. Guardi. Great chance. That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
That's a big result for them to knock out this opposition. Done very well today, Alan.
Yeah, they have, because the opposing team just have fancied the chances in this tournament, but no longer.
So it's finished scoreless. I have to say it was a bit disappointing. We all had higher hopes than that. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Ready and waiting for you now, the classified results from elsewhere.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. Champions Cup. Ajax 2, Olympiacos 0. Barcelona 2, Roma 1.